Brian.
Yo.
It is July 5th.
Day after America's birthday.
The next major holiday coming up. It's Halloween.
No way, already?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what that means?
Spirit Halloween, they're going to start staffing up pretty soon.
Oh yeah? All the high school kids are going to have a job for a little bit?
I have a question for you.
Hit me. I'm not going to work at Spirit, no.
When does Halloween time begin for you?
For me, it never stops, baby. I'm always watching. That's all I watch is horror stuff, creepy stuff, weird stuff.
But when is it like? I know that. Like I wear horror shit every day.
Yeah. Look at you right now, man.
I got spooky decor in
All
my
the
house
time.
all year long.
Every day.
But when is like? Is it? For me,
Yeah.
in the past, it used to be okay. October 1st is Halloween time.
Okay.
That's when we go.
Yeah.
And then after 2020, when like Halloween was kind of canceled a little bit and trick or treat was done and everything was kind of like it was just the worst one. Last year I was like, Halloween's gonna start in September 1st to make up for it.
Interesting.
But then I was thinking like, what about 100 days out is when Halloween begins?
100 days?
Yes, like
What?
end of July, August. That gives August a little bit of meaning because like nothing happens in August,
I'll tell you what. What starts for me is when I start to see the stuff in the stores.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to bring my stuff out until, like, really close till, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, the years go by so fast, man. It's like, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, shit, there's masks and candy and stuff in the stores. And there's Halloween stuff, and then you're like, oh. So then it's like, it kind of, like, reminds me, like, oh, yeah, hey, the world is celebrating this. Like, don't forget, it's Halloween soon. And then you start looking around, you peruse, you see the cool little things, and you start buying stuff. It kind of happens whenever they start putting it in stores.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then it just starts generating the hype. It gets the ball rolling on Halloween. That's how I look at it. It's like when everybody starts,
When you
all
get
the
that
stores.
first taste of pumpkin spice.
Oh, see now for me, pumpkin spice is a fall thing, which might be wrong. But I always associate
It's a fall thing, but
with like cold and Christmas. And not necessarily Christmas, but like cold. And Halloween is usually still pretty warm.
Now, it's July 5th.
Yep.
I know there's already stores that have Halloween shit out.
Yes.
So
Correct.
is it Halloween time now?
Oh yeah. This is when you start. So you get the ball rolling. You start seeing the cool stuff. You start getting excited because you see random little decorations, and you start going, ooh, look at this thing. And then it's like it starts. All right. You see some sugar skulls here and some little skeleton animals here, and it's like, oh, neat. I just let it kind of happen. You know
Do you
what I mean?
already have your plan for this year for Halloween?
No, you know what? I usually never do. I like to play. I don't like to do the whole hand out candy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like to just play scary games. I like to just eat my own candy. I'm kind of like that way though. I don't know. I'm not a super social Halloweener. A Halloweenie.
All right.
What about you? I know you go crazy.
I do go crazy on Halloween. My costume I got last year was expensive.
What'd you do?
I was Mary Sanderson.
Oh
the
yeah,
Sanderson sisters.
that was gorgeous.
And like it wasn't like a costume that you go buy like Spirit Halloween. It wasn't that version.
Right.
Like there's Spirit Halloween ones, but they didn't have like my size. They have like women's size. So I bought like it's nice. It was straight from Disney. It
What?
was like real, like all the fabric in it. It's like when you feel it too. It's like this is a deluxe costume. Like
holy shit.
So I think I might do it again this year.
Yeah.
Just to get some more mileage out of it because it's like
might as well.
I spent this. It was like $300.
Tony.
I know, dude.
On a dress?
On a dress.
Wow. But you were the prettiest witch at that costume party.
And so I might do it again this year.
Wow. That
We'll see.
makes sense. Like you said,
I've always wanted to be Kenny Rogers. but as a zombie for Halloween.
Okay.
So there's that.
Yeah, there's that. If I had money, that's honestly why I don't do it. Because I'm like, man, I gotta go out and buy candy, which is kind of, I don't know. I'm a broke boy, you know? But if I had money, I'd like to actually, like, scare people. I'd like to actually, like, have kids come up and, like, you know, really scare them. Not just like, oh, here you go, little one. Like,
I always wanted to be the cool house. So every year on Halloween, we would give out Capri Suns.
Nice. And candy or just Capri Suns?
And candy, yeah.
Dude, hell yeah.
And I had this bobblehead costume where it was like I had this black cloak and like my head was like this big and it was a pumpkin.
Oh,
it was like a scary pumpkin with like wiggly eyes. And I used to scare the shit out of people. Like some kids, they wouldn't even come to the house and skip it.
Oh wow!
Because I'd just be standing out front and they'd like just go on by and
they're like, nah, I ain't doing it.
Like, no,
ain't worth it. My dad used to have this rig from the inside. He looked through the peephole of the door, and then he had this like fishing line thing where he would drop this big old spider on him, and so like he would watch through the peephole and then like just like mess with him through like a pulley, you know, drop the spider on him, and people down the street would just hear all the screams and all night. It was so good.
I love that.
Yeah, like that's the kind of stuff that I want to do. You know, I want to be able to actually like buy some cool decorations because man, they're getting crazy these days. The effects and like the props is insane, man.
I want to get one of those giant skeletons from Home Depot.
Ooh,
that's my goal.
Yeah.
But like I'd leave that in my house. Like all year long. I just leave it in my house.
Yeah, dude, that's like what we do. You know, we have skulls and shit hanging everywhere, and it's just the way it is.